What's up, YouTube? So with the Tarkov wipe in patch 0.14, there's a brand new map that comes with 5 new starter quests as well. So today I'm going to give a quick tour of the map and how to finish off these tasks to get you on your way. But to start things off, we're going to take a quick look at each one before we go into the raid, so you can get an idea of what we're up against. If you want to skip this part and just jump to the task you're looking for, there's going to be some timestamps down below to get you where you need to go. So let's get right into it. So first things first, we have a task from Prapper called Shooting Cans. And for this, we're going to want to locate the machine gun on ground 0, locate the AGS grenade launcher, and then eliminate any 5 targets on ground 0. Now this doesn't matter if it's PMCs or scavs, both will count towards this quest, so just keep that in mind. If you don't want to get into any PvP, you can also kill scavs to complete this quest. Next up is Luxurious Life, and for this we're going to want to locate the ASAP liquor store in ground 0, locate and obtain the wine bottle, and then hand over the wine bottle. Just a quick note, if you find the wine bottle in raid, you do have to extract with it in order for this quest to count. If you die with it, you are unfortunately going to have to load back in and try and get out with it. Next, we have the first in line task from Therapist. For this, we're going to want to locate the Emercon station on ground 0, and then hand over any 3 medicine items that are found in raid. Although it doesn't say it, they do need to be found in raid in order for this task to count. So just keep that in mind. If you find any Salawas or anything like that, you're not going to want to turn those in because of the later Therapist task where you need to turn them in. So for this, I would just turn things in like meds, some med tools, and something along the lines of that. Otherwise, you're going to want to save the really good items like morphine and Salawas for the later tasks. Moving on, we have the Burning Rubber task from Skier, and for this, all you're going to have to do is just use the paid vehicle extract on ground 0, and this task will be complete. So for some of these tasks, you can get them all done in one raid. So for example, you can do the next task that I'm going to be talking about, saving the mole. On your way out from saving the mole, you can take the vehicle extract, and there you go, you have 2 quests done in one raid. And if you really want to get crazy, you can also do the Therapist task in the same raid, and get all 3 of these tasks done in one raid. So for the 5th and final task that's going to be new this wipe, you have saving the mole from Mechanic. And for this, you're going to want to locate the USEC PMC group in the parking lot of the Terra Group complex, locate the lab scientist on ground 0, access the scientist's office, obtain his hard drive, and then hand over the hard drive. And again, just like Luxurious Life, if you die with the hard drive on your body, unfortunately, you're going to have to load back in and do this all over again. And with the wipe still being sort of new, there's going to be an abundance of players that are doing this task. And there's also going to be players that have already done the task that are going to be camping this door. So just be careful and take note that people might be camping it. Alright, so now that we have a little bit of an idea of what these tasks are, we're going to load into the map and I'm going to show you where and how to complete these tasks. Alright, so now that we're in the raid, I'm going to give you a quick little rundown, depending on where my spawn is. So where I'm at right now, I spawned by the business center. And this is actually very close to the Emercom Therapist task. So for this, we're just going to run right up these stairs. Take a quick little left, and you're going to want to find the Unity credit bag. So we actually got a really good spawn for this. So once you get to this building right here, this is going to be the Emercom checkpoint. And then after you get in here, you should get the check. And then you can loot these med bags and any other loose med items. So you can get that 3 med items to turn in. They do need to be found in raid, so if you die, unfortunately, they're not going to count. If you spawn on the other side of the map, if you stand right here, this is actually an extract for Emercom. So moving on, next we're going to do the saving the mole task, because we're actually pretty close to that. So this big building right here is going to be the Terror Group building. And this building right here is actually the garage that you need for the USEC group. So I'm just going to make a quick left down this road. Right here is going to be entrance to the parking garage. So we're just going to make our way over here. Now there can be spawns over here, so just be careful if you spawn over here. There might already be players in this garage. I've gotten many spawns right here that you can just run right in and get this task done. But we're going to run all the way over here, and on the other side of this garage is going to be your first check for this task. Once you get about to this white van and under this Terror Group sign, you should get your first check. There's some loose bodies that you can loot right here, but right here is where you'll get the check. Next, when we find the scientist, we're just going to run down this long corridor. Now be careful, there's a lot of spots that people can rat in here. For example, up these stairs, they can pop you from here. I have seen people get all the way up on top of this white sign over here, so be careful for that. And there's a lot of spaces back here that they can camp as well. Now here's the main door for the terror group that you can run in as well if you get a different spawn. And then you're just going to run right in, find this big cat statue, and we're going to run right past it. Now you're going to make a left right down this, and underneath this rubble pile is where we're going to find the scientist, and you can just loot his body to find the key for the door that we need. Alright, here's the science key. Now you're going to want to go back the way we came, go past this cat statue again, and up these stairs to our left is where we're going to go. Now, like I said, this is the building that people might be camping this for camping this quest. There's a lot of different spots in here that they could be sitting, so just be careful. They could be sitting right here. This door does open as well. So if this is open, somebody is up here, or possibly up here. Just be careful. So we're going to go in this number 4 door with the key. Now once inside, you're just going to go to this desk right here. And the hard drive is either going to be somewhere on top of here, but for example, mine was sitting right on this. So just going to grab that, and that part is done. Now, like I said, you're going to want to get this hard drive out of the raid. So if you do die, you're going to have to redo it all over again. Next up, we're going to do the paid vehicle extract for burning rubber. And this is what I said, you can get 2 quests done in 1 raid if you get a good spawn. We're just going to run right out this front entrance. Take a quick left. We're going to run all the way down here, and it's going to be on our left-hand side. Now, just letting you guys know to be careful. There could be PMCs anywhere along here. There's also spawns in here that could be watching to camp this extract. Also, when you're in the offices, you can see out these windows down into this extract, so that's just something to take note of. Alright guys, so for 5,000 rubles, this is where you're going to do the paid vehicle extract for burning rubber. Now that we're over here, we can find the machine gun. So this big building that I'm by right now is Tar Bank, and this is where we're going to find our machine gun. So we're going to run right inside this door. There's going to be another door right here. We're going to open this up. We're going to walk right up these stairs, and at the top of these stairs is where we're going to find the machine gun. Be careful, there is some barbed wire, and there can be a chance that players are already up here. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to take a right. And here we go, here's our machine gun right here. Walk up to this, and there's your first check. Now we're going to go back down these stairs from where we came. We're going to go find the grenade launcher. Now again, this is Tar Bank to find the machine gun, so just keep that in mind. So we're going to go out this door, take a left, take a right, and we can get out right here. Now just for a point of reference, this is the middle of the map right over here. Here's the terror group building, and then here's the Tar Bank building that the machine gun is in. So we're going to go down this road here. Now this big building right here is where we're going to find the grenade launcher. Now, good point of reference for this, just in case you get a weird spawn. This is going to be the building on the left-hand side here. So this is the Nakatani building, as you can see here. Just keep in mind that the building on the right hand of Nakatani is where you're going to find the grenade launcher. Now, if you do have the Nakatani basement extract, you're going to want to go over there and go down the stairs. But for the task we're doing now, grenade launcher is going to be right here. So we're just going to go up these escalators. We're going to take a right. Now, careful, there's a lot of spots in here for people to camp as well, because a lot of new players coming in are still doing this quest. So people might be in here camping. There's a lot of spots. So we're not going to go in this first office. We're going to make the second office on the left. And here you go. Here's the grenade launcher and your last check. Now again, for this task, you also need to kill anything 5 times. So that doesn't matter if it's scabs, it doesn't matter if it's PMCs. So if you're more of a PvP player, you can go for PMC kills. But if you just want to take it easy and just take the safe side, you can kill scavs, and 5 of those will count. So next up, I'm not going to make any cuts, by the way, because I want to have everybody kind of have an idea of where everything is in terms of where I'm at on the map at the moment. So next up, I'm going to show the luxurious life, because it's going to be on the way. Now, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I believe luxurious life doesn't unlock until you complete 1 or 2 tasks, or maybe it's level 2, but don't quote me. So you might not be able to do this in your first raids. But we're going to go all the way down this road. And eventually it'll be on our left-hand side for the liquor store that we need for luxurious life. So again, this is the tar bank building with the machine gun. And once we get to the middle of the map, I'll do kind of a 360 and give you a little bit of a rundown of the map, just to kind of know where you're at. We're just going to keep making our way down here. Once we get these stoplights, I'll do a quick 360. So right here, this ASAP winery building, it's going to be this big tall building right here with these kind of banners in front of it. That's where we're going to be doing the luxurious life. There is a spawn over here, and then a road that leads up here, and an underground section right underneath where I'm at. But do a 360, here is the Terror Group building that we did the first part of the Prapper task. Here is where you're going to find the machine gun. This building is where you're going to find the grenade launcher. And this is where you're going to find luxurious life. Now, the wine bottle is RNG spawns, so there's a couple different places it can go. As far as I know, from what I've seen, it can spawn on this shelf right here when you first walk in. It can spawn somewhere in this corner shelf. And also, it can spawn in this back room. I found mine personally right here, or you can find it right here from what I've seen. Now, it is RNG, so take your chances. It might not be in the spots I'm showing. Just kind of look around on these shelves and you're going to be bound to find it. Now also be careful, there could be players in here as well. This has been a pretty big hotspot from what I've seen when I've been playing, so just keep that in mind. And there you have it. There's all 5 new quests on Escape from Tarkov Ground Zero. I hope this guide was very helpful to you guys, just kind of give you a quick idea of where to find these tasks. If you have any friends that are new to the game and they need a quick reference on how to find these areas, send them this video to get them on their way. Now, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like on the video. It helps more than you know, and it helps some new players get this video out as well. You can also drop a subscribe. That also helps me a lot, shows the support for the channel, and lets me know I'm doing a good job at what I'm doing. Now, I do also stream Escape from Tarkov on Kick and Twitch, depending on which one you like. I'm trying to get to the affiliate on Kick right now, so if you guys want to pop by one day and you see I'm live, come say hi and drop a follow, and I'd appreciate that a lot. Thanks for checking out my quick quest guide. If you guys did make it this far, leave a comment down below on what your favorite change is so far in this new patch. That's going to be it this time for me, so until next time, I'll see you guys later.